So there's this test that I have to study for, and it's basically like a college admissions test. Not exactly, but basically equivalent to that. And I started studying for it a few months ago, and the thing with it is it's just so boring to study for. I mean, I can't even lie. Like it's one of the most boring tests I've ever had to study for in my entire life. I'm really just not interested at all in what I need to learn, and it's just so boring. So I was thinking to myself, how can I make this more enjoyable? Because I don't want to just like study for this for like 3 hours per day and just get myself completely burnt out every single day studying, because I'm just gonna be so bored for all that time. So I came up with this idea, and the more I thought about it, it's like a really good idea, to be honest. So I just studied for literally 15 seconds the first day. So like literally, I just opened my textbook. I set a timer for like 15 seconds. I had enough time to like read the first couple of sentences of the book, and that was basically it. Just 15 seconds. And then the next day I said for 30 seconds, and then 45 seconds the next day, and then 60 seconds. And I just added 15 seconds every single day. And the thing is, after doing that, I kind of like accustomed myself to studying for it. No longer was it like this really boring test that I just had no interest in. I mean, it kind of still was, but this time at least like I'm kind of getting myself used to studying for it. Like I'm like easing into it, so to speak. And I realized like this is such a powerful study method, like just gradually building up. And like nobody does this, because the problem is most students, they wait until like the day before the test to actually start studying. So they're forced to like study for like multiple hours at a time in order to get anything done. But I just realized if you can do it in a way where you can just start studying very small and just gradually increase day by day, it's going to be so much easier, because you're just going to ease yourself into it, basically, as I just said. So like you're probably wondering like, what's the point of this? Well, the way I kind of view it is discipline and productivity and all the stuff that people talk about online. It's basically like a muscle. You have to kind of work it out day by day in order to get it strong. And at first it's going to be like super weak. At first, you're not going to want to study for even a minute. You're not going to want to focus for that amount of time, because your brain is just not used to it. It's too used to like watching TikToks and like this short form content that gets your mind accustomed to just like very minimal effort being required, very large amounts of dopamine. You kind of have to get yourself used to it over time, and you got to build this up kind of like a muscle. And if you think about it, this is also like what video games do. I mean, video games, they don't give you the hardest boss right away. They give you much easier ones, and like it makes you feel like you're accomplishing something when you first start out playing, and then you gradually get harder and harder ones until you get to like the end of the game when you face the hardest boss. If you're interested in these ideas and you want to learn how to beat procrastination through gamifying studying in 10 days or less, check the link in the description below. We have this completely free program for you to do just that. Anyways, good luck on the final exams. This has been Jimmy, signing off.